Hi, my name is Lauren, and at the request of my daughter, I am filming making different pieces of jewelry and showing different techniques. This is going to be a pair of simple earrings. I've got two fishhook earring holders or earrings here, as you can see. I've got two, I think these are 6mm Botswana agate beads, and some smaller, looks like 2mm round shell beads. 4 of those to go on either end. And then I have 2-inch head pins, fancy head pins. Let's see if you can see that there. They're pretty fancy on the end. Doesn't matter what kind you use. I just decided to use the fancy ones because I have it. The tools for this are really pretty simple. You need the round-nosed or round pliers for making loops, and you need the just regular pliers for bending the wire. I have dipped these in Tool Magic so that they don't mess up the wire. So let's see, let's just get started. We're going to take one of the head pins here and add 1 bead, add one of the agates like so, and add the other shell, another shell bead. See, very simple earrings here. Then I'm going to take these pliers right here, and I'm just going to bend the wire 90 degrees. I'm going to leave myself a little room at the top, like so, because I'm going to wrap the wire around it, and I need a little room to be able to wrap. So now I'm going to take my round pliers, if you can see here, and I'm just going to put them right here in the bend, right at the top. There we go. You see, it's just right there. I put it right up against there. And I'm just going to take my finger and bring the wire up and over the top part of the pliers. Just like so. Just a very simple wrap. Makes a loop. Take my pliers out of there so you can see. So it just came up and over. Pliers back where I had them. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this all the way around and twist my pliers so that I can keep going around in a nice loop. Let's turn this so that you can see what it looks like this way. See, it's going all the way around in a nice loop there, and I'm just going to pull that tight. Pull that tight like so. Okay, so now you can see I've just brought it all the way around. Okay, so now I'm putting down my round pliers, and I'm going to use my flat pliers here to hold this. Because if I don't hold the loop, when I go to wrap this part, wrap the tail around to secure it, the loop gets all twisted and bent out of shape. So now I'm holding this, holding the loop, and now I'm going to wrap this wire around a couple of times. Now when I bring it around the next time, sorry about that, when I bring it around the next time, I'm going to want to make sure that it's up tight against the first loop, the first wire. You see how I'm coming and I'm making sure it's tight right there. And then I'm going to keep going around. I like to wrap around 3 times. So I've gone twice. And now, if you can see that, I'm going around the 3rd time. There we go. So that's my 3rd time. Let's see if you can see that. I've gone 3 times, kept it nice and tight. Okay. So now I am going to take my cutters here. And I'm going to flip this around like so. See right there. And I'm going to come in as close as I can. Right here. Come in close as I can. And just snip that. Now you want to watch on both sides here. You want to watch all the way around and make sure you're just snipping that tail end. Because I've gotten to the end of a pretty complex wrap and gone to cut it and cut the whole thing off, and let me tell you, that was not fun. You know, and sometimes the pliers just, I think these are getting kind of worn and need to be sharpened. There we go. Okay, so now, I don't know if you can see or not, but there's just a little bit of the tail left, because you can only snip so close. There you go. I think you can see that better. There you go. So I'm going to take my flat pliers again, and I'm just going to mash it on around so that it comes down nice and tight. This is my first video, so it makes it a little hard to keep track of where my fingers are and where the camera is. I promise I'll get better, dear, with practice. There we go. Okay, so now you can see that's mashed down pretty tightly again, so you just don't want it sticking up, hanging out there. Here we go. Okay, so now you see we've got our first piece there. So now I am going to take my earring here and see the little loop? Well, underneath these, let's see if I can get that where you can see it. Underneath the little spring right there is the end of this loop. And I'm going to take my flat pliers here. Let's see if I can do this and keep it in the camera. And twist just a little. And you can see when I twist, it opens up that loop. Let me twist it just a little more. There we go. You can see now how that's twisted. So now I'm just gonna feed my, there we go, just feed the loop right on the end there, like so. And then take my pliers and very carefully twist it back where it was. There we go. See? And there we have a pair of earrings, or an earring. Very simple. So, thank you for your patience during my first video and making a simple earring for a gift this Christmas.